a fun one, a clash at the center position.
Yeah, and Kevin, the way the game has changed, we don't see these kind of big men matchups much anymore. And so it's great to see one where two great big guys going at it, and they're going to go after each other.
And Stan, you know what you're talking about. You've had the opportunity to coach some great big men.
Oh, I have. I had Shaquille O'Neal, Dwight Howard, Andre Drummond. I seem to always have good centers.
Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. And it's Strus in at the small forward position. Now, here is Young. Okongwu kicks to Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The alley-oop. Garland with the block. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. About a minute played so far here in the first. Mitchell wide open. Off target from three-point range. GA, you look how Garland can create for himself. Very good off the catch or the bounce.
So deadly off of those high pick and rolls because he can dribble into that three. A playmaker that can do that is a headache. Garland knows how to create that space and get his looks. Looking like your classic wing. Zachary Richeche is 6'8", long, and can hit threes. A real modern swingman.
Mitchell outside. Strus kicks to Mobley. Buries it down low.
And that's what you want to see. Good fundamental sound basketball with the bounce pass.
Pass to Johnson. Okongwu with the screen for Johnson. And he's good on the three ball.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Outside Garland. He gets that one.
Always good seeing a guard like Garland score inside.
Atlanta's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. The Hawks working the ball around. Okongwu with a screen on Mitchell. And that one's good. Richeche.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Now, here's Garland. Here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the putback.
And GA, strong work all around. And the rebound and the stuff both. Wow. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. George Niang comes in for Richeche. Mans checked in for Dyson Daniels. And Karis LeVert subbed in for Young. And then for Cleveland, DeAndre Hunter comes in for Evan Mobley. And it's Okoro in for Max Strus. Here's Mann. Here's the three. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Pass to Hunter. Okoro kicks to Mitchell. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Lob pass to Capella. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And the long arms of Capella, using them to perfection as a target for his teammates on that alley-oop.
Now, here's Mitchell. And here is Garland. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Garland's got 5 now.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
LeVert with it. Banked in off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is...
The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Hawks lead by 5. We'll be back shortly live from State Farm Arena. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
On the floor for Cleveland getting going here in the second. Isaac Okoro out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then it's Green. Then there's Mobley. And it's Jerome in at the point. Here's Ricochet. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. He's got 10.
Ricochet is a playmaker, taking it upon himself to answer from deep.
What a unique resume for Coach Quinn Snyder. Stan, he's coached in college. He's been overseas as a head coach. He's been in the G League, and now he is back in the NBA.
Yeah, and this guy's just a great coach. He's had teams that perform well at both ends of the floor. He's won everywhere he's been, and he's the only NBA coach I know of that's got a law degree on top of it.
So he's smart and he can coach. Oh, and by the way, he had a pretty good mentor in college, didn't he?
He certainly did.
Here's Jerome. LeVert defending. He doesn't hit that one.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And that one's good. Ricochet.
And Ricochet is having himself a game. Everything is coming together for the young fella.
Jerome passes to Mobley. Trying to find Green. He's got it now. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Max Strus is checked in for Okoro. Mitchell comes in for Green. And it's Garland in for Ty Jerome. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Here's LeVert. Mobley with the block. Mitchell left side. And there's another one for the Cavaliers. Stan, you've been on the bench in the NBA for many decades. What were some of your biggest pet peeves as a coach?
Oh my gosh, Kevin, that would be a long list. But the two biggest would be this. I think number one, anytime there was a lack of effort, you're not running back on defense, things like that. That I had a hard time tolerating. And then mental breakdowns, things we had prepared for over and over and over again. And then guys just zone out and forget what they're supposed to do. Those were things that were hard to tolerate.
Especially when you would take such care in preparing them in every way. It's got to be just excruciating.
Frustrating as heck.
Pass to Mobley. Back to Mitchell. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. And he hammers that one down right in the face of Okongwu.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Young taking his time here. 46 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Clock at 6. Pass to Krejci. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Three-pointer, LeVert. They get it back. The Cavaliers trail by 3. And here's Strus for 3. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist.
He can take over, or Garland able to facilitate.
19 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Now, here is Young. Okongwu with a screen on Garland. Young, good.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Zachary Rizachet has been, in a word, sensational.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first two quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
The front court is Rizachet and Johnson. Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's Okongwu in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Here's Young. Good, nice job down low. Young's got 7.
Oh, crafty move there by Young, finessing his way around the contact.
Garland dishes to Allen. Now, here's Mitchell. He's covered by Daniels. And it's Mitchell missing. Atlanta's gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Here's Rizachet. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Oh, that's a great sign for Rizachet, proving he can handle the physicality of the NBA.
Mobley outside. Rizachet with the steal. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Pass to Daniels. Okongwu with a screen on Mitchell. Daniels passes to Okongwu. It's rebounded by Cleveland. The 3. The Cavaliers again can't hit. The Hawks leading by 4. On the wing, Johnson. Here is Daniels. Young outside. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Garland. Young's shot is off.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
And it's Allen slamming it down.
Flushed by Allen there. What I love about him, he's a center and he's not trying to be a guard. He knows who he is.
So for the Hawks, George Niang, he's checked in for Rizachet. Mann comes in for Daniels. And Karis LeVert subbed in for Young. Hunter's checked in for the Cavaliers. And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That's his first foul. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Here's Mann, covered by Mitchell. Here's LeVert. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. 6 points for Karis LeVert.
And got to push LeVert out of that area because he's very comfortable looking to score from there.
Pass to Mobley. Back to Mitchell. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. Bangs home the trifecta. Mitchell's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Cavs.
And that's Mitchell at his best, playing the quarterback on this offense and leaving the D grabbing for air.
Drains it from beyond the arc. LeVert's got 5 points now this quarter.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop.
Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
Oh, a fearless play by Mitchell. Sinks his shot while being fouled, and now he'll get to the line.
Okoro, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Jerome comes in for Garland. Mann passes to Capella. Niang in the corner. Hawks passing it around. No good with the triple. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's a one-point game. For the lead. Oh, my goodness, with no time left on the clock.
Without a moment to spare, he guts this one out.
What poise, what focus. That's an impressive.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Cavaliers. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. Back to the action in just a minute. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to fire.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for Cleveland, Hunter is out there with Max Strus. Then there's Tristan Thompson. Then there's Garland. And it's Jerome in at the shooting guard.
Oh, gritty bucket. Garland knows he's going to take contact, but does not back down.
Here's Mann. Pass to Capella. Now here's LeVert. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And LeVert is playing with such passion on offense. He's just not afraid to play a big role on that end.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Then for the Cavaliers, Allen's checked in for Thompson. Evan Mobley comes in for DeAndre Hunter. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Ty Jerome. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Kenny Atkinson had some words for his team during the break. He asked his team to dig deep. He said, I know you're tired, but they're tired too. It's about who can give more than the other guy at this point. Show me what you can give. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David. Shot clock at 6. Here's Young. Bucket is good.
When you watch Young, there's a courage to his game.
Cavaliers trailing. Pass to Strus. Back to Garland. And it's sent back by Okongwu. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Okongwu. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. 6 on the shot clock. Allen with the screen for Mitchell. Misses the 3.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Now Young. Okongwu with a screen on Garland. Here's Young going inside. Up and in on the layup. Now it's a 3-point Hawks lead.
This is why people are just so high on Young, because he comes through with big shots in the game.
Here's Mobley. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got 3 assists in the game. Young with the ball, and Allen picks him up defensively. And again, it's Trae Young. And the Hawks lead by 3.
And challenging the bigger defender coming through in the biggest moment.
Yeah, and that's even harder than it looks to overcome that height differential right at the rim.
Mobley kicks to Mitchell. Young against Garland. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Near the 3-point line, it's Mitchell. Okongwu grabs the board.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Inside.
It counts. Well, that's what you're looking for. Shots from point-blank range.
So it's the Cavaliers now. Mobley right side. 26 seconds left to play in the final quarter. The three from Garland. Count it! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And now we've got the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Great work at the line under pressure. They're that much closer to putting this game away.
Timeout called, Cleveland. 19 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
Looking for a quick shot, trying to extend the game.
Yeah, and then they have to foul quickly and hope for some misses at the line.
And I think Mitchell's focus increases when it's clutch time. The bigger the moment, the better he is.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And a tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good.
And it's all about the three right here.
Yeah, and when your opponent knows what you need, it makes it that much harder to find an opening.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. Gets the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Great composure there. Calmly knocks them down to put this game out of reach.
And so it's Atlanta with the W. It was up for grabs right until the final second. David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for
A lot of their action runs through the front court.
You're exactly right, B.A., and I think that's where the game's going to ultimately be decided. I mean, we have to see which set of these bigs is going to impose their will, not just offensively, but defensively, too.
A look at Orlando's opening lineup. On the wings, it's Caldwell Pope and Wagner. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. And it's Suggs in at the point. Now here's Caldwell Pope. Here's Banchero. Here's Carter. The shot comes out. Nice D from Vucevic. Outside Giddey. To the inside. Tries again. And Vucevic puts it in.
Well, that's just strength there. That's what we call weight room. The power of Vucevic on display.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, Billy Donovan had a few moments to share with me. He said watching tape in preparation for this game, Wendell Carter just kept showing up. Whether it was on the boards, being in the right position defensively, or even stretching the floor at the offensive end. Carter makes a lot of plays that help his team. Brian?
Thanks for that, Allie. Ball left side. They set the pick. There's the triple. Gets the three ball to go.
Yeah, you know, it's a quirky release. There's no denying that. But he's a reliable shooter and scorer from the perimeter. Lonzo Ball making it happen.
Well, the last time the Bulls won a playoff series was back in 2015, Grant.
That was back when Butler and Rose were their leading scorers. And it just shows you just how long it's been. But they've been stuck in mediocrity ever since. And right now, they are desperate for a breakthrough season.
Here's White. Orlando making their last shot. Ball, a screen on Carter. Here's Vucevic. And the layup is good off the glass. Vucevic has got his second basket.
Vucevic possesses what I call a throwback big man game and really is most comfortable operating from this area of the court.
Now here's Suggs out to the right wing. Banchero in the post. For three, Caldwell Pope. Drops in the three.
Love the rise and fire approach from KCP. Got to be impressed with this guy's confidence.
Pass to Vucevic. White on the wing. Back to Ball. Picked by Vucevic. Lets the three fly. And Ball with a basket. The assist by White. Ball's got 6.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Banchero. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Bulls leading by 5. Inside, Buzelis. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Okay now, Rook. Buzelis showing he can finish with some power.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And a new group getting ready for Orlando. Bataze's checked in for Carter. Isaac comes in for Banchero. Anthony's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And Black subbed in for Suggs. Here's Black. Wagner outside. Bataze with a screen. Wagner, the pass to Bataze. 4 on the clock. To the inside. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one. 35 seconds left to play in the first. Anthony against White. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Anthony outside. Six on the shot clock. This one for 3. The shot that time not on target. And so it's the Chicago Bulls closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. And don't go far. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen from Chicago, what's your take so far?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
They've got Trey Jones. Williams is out there with Josh Giddey. Then there's Jalen Smith. And it's Dosunmu in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Smith finds Jones. Outside Giddey. Over Banchero. Orlando with the rebound. Isaac with it. He's picked up by Jones. Pass to Isaac. Over Jones. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
You know, if you're defending Isaac, guys, you got to honor his jumper. He's a very capable scorer from there.
And the Magic surprising many league-wide, Clark, with how they've broken through.
And the way they're winning, I might add. I mean, rugged, physical defense is their identity and calling card. Not necessarily what you expect to see from a young team, B.A.
Three-pointer, Anthony. Nails it from 3. Anthony's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
When it comes to solid three-point shooting, Anthony makes them when they count the most.
A nice shot by Smith.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
And it's Anthony with the ball for the Magic. 4-point game. Picked by Isaac. Pass to Black. Back to Isaac. Here's Black. The 3 is up. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. The layup misses. Magic trail by 4. Here's Black. No points so far. Pass to Banchero. Jones grabs the board.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Outside Giddey. Baseline try. He can't get that one to fall. The Magic have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, this young Magic roster has chemistry. Coach Jamal Mosley said they're so tied together. It's just organic. They're happy in creating these relationships over time. And it's because they're all just good kids that like being around each other. Guys, that's what you want.
Yeah, no question. Something to build on, Allie. Thank you. And a new group getting ready for Chicago. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Smith. Buzelis comes in for Williams. Lonzo Ball's checked in for Giddey. And it's White in for Dosunmu. Jones, the pass to White. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. And the Bulls lead by 4.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Carter, a screen on Jones. Outside Carter. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Carter, a screen on White. Back to Carter. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's going to belong to Nikola Vucevic. Herter's checked in for Chicago. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. You know, Clark, something Kentavious Caldwell-Pope brings, that championship experience.
And every championship team has a guy like KCP, a guy who can make shots, who's always there, ultra reliable, plays both ends, doesn't step out of his role, and all he does is help you win championships. I love watching guys like that contribute in a meaningful way to championship teams. And he's a fun guy to watch because he does his job at a high level pretty much every night.
Here's Suggs. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Orlando shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And, you know, there was plenty of blame to go around for that. I mean, it wasn't just 1 or 2 guys. I mean, for the most part, the entire team struggled.
And that one drops, so now they lead by 1.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Orlando ahead, leading by 1. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Boy, it's been quite a game for Lonzo Ball.
He's making his mark in more ways than the box score indicates. I know that much.
Yep, and you know what? He does the dirty work for him. That grit and grind type of work. Always hustling all the time.
So for Orlando right now, Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. On the wings, it's Caldwell Pope and Wagner, and it's Suggs in at the point guard position. Vucevic, a screen on Wagner. With the teardrop, and that one's good. Giddey. Clark, one topic that gets its share of attention, illegal screens.
And with good reason, because guys are bigger, stronger, a lot of pick and roll action. So you've got to be more diligent in cracking down on those screens that are illegal. The game is extremely fluid. Guys are in constant motion. But I think it's a hard call to make consistently, but the officials have to keep working at it. Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
Chicago trailing here. Out to the wing. Back to Ball. Pass to Giddey. Ball with it. Three-pointer, Vucevic. Counted from distance. Vucevic has got 7.
Well, it's been a work in progress, but it actually has paid dividends. Vucevic has worked hard to become a legitimate three-point shooter.
To the paint. Here's Wagner. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Pass to Buzelis. Fires for three. Orlando with the rebound. Now Wagner. The three from Suggs. On target from range. And now it's a 4-point Orlando lead.
Yeah, good to see Suggs bury the triple. This will only help with his confidence.
Clark, we know how great Wagner is offensively. He's a plus defender as well.
You know what? I think he takes great pride in being a versatile, high-level defender. I mean, he focuses on that and gives great effort there. Offense comes relatively easy. He's got a great skill set, good size and mobility. But the defense is where he's really focused on excelling, and he's doing it.
And Josh Giddey is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. And the Bulls making a change here. Williams is checked in. And the Magic making a change here as well. Black's checked in for Caldwell Pope. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Here's Banchero. Using his size, Banchero gets by inside.
Oh, too big, too strong. It'll take more than that to stop Banchero.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Ali.
Nikola Vucevic has seen a lot in his decade plus in the league, and he said the game has changed. Now you have centers that can pass, put the ball on the floor, make plays, and shoot threes, play like guards. And you can't get stuck in time. You have to be able to adjust.
Ali, he's certainly got the skill level. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Suggs showing you some major bounce right there. He went way upstairs on that one.
It's Giddey on the wing, driving in. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
And Caro no good. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. 27 seconds left to play in the third quarter. And they take the lead. Giddey's got 7 points in the game.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Black. Still no points. And Carroll left side. Just 5 to shoot. And Carroll brushes off the contact and sinks the shot. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Smith out there with Dosunmu. Then it's Trey Jones. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Collins in at the 5. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
And Banchero has some range already. I mean, I want to see him continue to drain these shots.
Here's Giddey. Anthony grabs the board.
Ooh, he really came close to leveling the score there.
Yeah, you know, and after the way they fought back into it here in the fourth, that would have been a big bucket for him.
Pass to De Silva, launches it, and another 3 for Orlando.
Having the scorer's mindset, but Anthony also has to keep others involved. That's a really good pass there.
Anthony against Giddey. And that basket makes him 5 for 10. Steady production so far.
Win or lose, this is the fight you want to see from your players.
Yeah, you know what? I agree. I mean, they're showing a bunch of fortitude here, keeping this game tight.
And a new group getting ready for Chicago. Vucevic, he's checked in for Collins. Buzelis comes in for Smith. Kobe White, he's checked in for Dosunmu. And it's Ball in for Jones. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Jamal Mosley was just reviewing the plan with his team. This might be a close late game, but don't tell Coach. They were cool as a cucumber in the huddle, and I think that resonates with their players. We'll see if that approach works. Brian?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. And there's the whistle. They'll pin that one on Nikola Vucevic. That'll be a second foul of the game. Magic leading by 3. And here's Suggs. Good. And the Magic lead by 5.
Really good concentration to finish despite the tough defense that time. Jalen Suggs, really strong as a finisher.
Down low. Vucevic in the post. Carter's there.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
It's both from the stripe.
Just so reliable at the line. There was never a doubt that those were money.
To the left side wing. Here's Banchero. Ooh, Banchero getting it done and tight.
Oh, no holding back from Banchero. He wants this team to be able to rely on him in these type of moments.
Pass to Vucevic. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball.
And, you know, you develop a level of trust with your teammates when you show the kind of concentration that Vucevic shows in these situations. He's the total package.
And here's Banchero. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Back to Ball. Pass to Vucevic. A minute 4 left to play in the 4th.
And the 7-foot frame of Vucevic creates a lot of problems, causes a lot of problems for defenders, especially when he's close to the bucket.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
The other thing they've done is they have not shied away from the mid-range game. I mean, plenty of points coming their way off of jump shot opportunities. I like that.
There's 45 seconds left in the 4th. Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game!
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
For 3, Caldwell Pope. Out of bounds. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Bulls.
Oh, my. Turning it over at such a critical point in the game. You know he feels awful.
Outside Giddey. Pass to White. Vucevic in the post. He's checked by Carter. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That's on Wendell Carter.
And Vucevic enjoys throwing his weight around now. At 260 lbs, he's really good at finding ways to get to the line.
And the second of 2 is good, and that gives him a lead.
I'm sure he wanted to hit all his free throws, but at least he gave his team the lead.
.23 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. Banchero right side. Wagner for 3. Laces one from 3.
The young fella taking charge of the situation. Wagner gets the clutch bucket for his team. How sweet is that?
Ball outside. White with a screen on Suggs. Pass to Vucevic. So it's the Magic taking the W in a close one. And this was an emotional win for them. No doubt about it.
Down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. We've got Tyrese Maxey, Kelly Oubre out there with George. Then there's Embiid, and it's Grimes in at the two-guard spot. And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. Johnson kicks to Young. Over Maxey. Young's shot is off.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
To the middle. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You have to love Trae Young's relentlessness on the floor. His focus, just giving the game 100% of himself and not messing around in any regard.
And one of those guys, Brent, who can take over a game, sometimes from beginning to end, is Trae Young.
It is remarkable, Kevin, especially at his size in today's game. It reminds me a lot of playing against Allen Iverson, a guy who could dominate the game as a small player, and that's what Trae is. But what he can do offensively, the instincts that he shows, the way he can get it going offensively, he's truly a remarkable talent in terms of a small guy dominating a big man's game.
Take your focus off Maxey for 1 second, and he will let it fly from out there.
Back to Young. First quarter, just over a minute played. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Now George. Over Reza Shea. The shot by George, no good.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Now, here is Young. 4-point game. LeVert's checked in for the Hawks. Hawks passing it around. Here's Young. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist.
Young working hard on the defensive end that time.
The 76ers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And the Hawks have been part of the play-in tournament 3 consecutive seasons.
Yeah, since that run, Kevin, in the 2021 conference finals, it has been tough sledding for Atlanta. They've really been stuck and middling in that 7 to 10 range, which is forcing you to play some tough opponents in those early rounds. They have not overcome that.
Here's Okongwu. Lays it up and banks it in.
An all-around threat. LeVert is skilled at sizing up defenses and exploiting them in that pick and roll.
To the inside. George passes to Oubre. Now Embiid. Maxey in the corner. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, I was able to speak with Quinn Snyder just before the game, and their biggest concern, of course, it's figuring out a way to guard Joel Embiid. Coach said Embiid presents all types of issues. He can post you up, knock down the 3. We'll have to send multiple bodies at Embiid to keep him in check. We'll see how they try to defend him. It won't be straight up. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. Grimes. That 3 off the mark. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Trailing by 4. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. No good on that one.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Here's Grimes. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Young taking his time here. Sinks that one from the post. Young's got 8.
Boy, he is looking confident Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. Think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. 76ers lead by 4. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Philadelphia.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
And so in the game for the 76ers, Abusele out there with Embiid. Then it's Butler. Then there's Edwards. And it's McCain in at the 2. A three-pointer off the mark. The Hawks trail it. Here's Risache. And it's all evened up.
Well, Risache has decent size, and he uses it well that time to put points on the board.
Pass to Embiid. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Oh, Embiid, too tough inside.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him. And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels them.
Atlanta making a switch here. Buffkin's checked in. And then for Philadelphia, Oubre's checked in for Edwards. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Butler. It's LeVert on the wing. Uses the glass to finish the layup. LeVert's got 4 points this quarter.
Due to that aggressive style of play on the offensive end, LeVert is kind of just used to contact at this point.
Pass to Embiid. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. The free throw drops for Embiid. Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are one or two of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
Aston Niang, Oubre with the steal. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the Sixers have their superstar in Joel Embiid, but Coach Nick Nurse says they have to maximize him in different ways. Nurse said unpredictability is the key. We have to relieve some of the pressure. Guys are overplaying and sending multiple players at him. We have to find easy baskets out of it. Kevin?
Makes a lot of sense, David. Thank you. Clock at 6. Young. And it's good. 2 points. Young's got 10 points in the game.
Great job by Young there, not settling for a jumper and getting that ball close in.
Outside, George. The long distance three is buried. George has got the lead up to 6 now for Philadelphia.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Young. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Trae Young showing off his finishing ability on the inside.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And he deserves a lot of credit for what he was able to do at the line last year. 86% from the stripe.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Jalen Johnson's checked in for George Niang. Risache is coming in for Mann. And Daniels subbed in for LeVert. Outside, George. And he uses the glass on the layup. 11 points in the game.
So good, so experienced, Paul George can convert the toughest of buckets.
Johnson outside. Back to Young. Johnson outside. The Hawks working the ball around. The 3-ball. Count it, and the Philadelphia lead has been cut down to just 2 points in the bucket from Young.
And Young, known as a remarkable scorer, he can fill it up in a variety of ways.
Here's Maxey, and again it's Philadelphia. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. 76ers ahead. Lead. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
In the post, it'll be Johnson and Okongwu. Daniels out there with Young. And it's Rizachet in at the 3. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder. Maxey passes to Embiid. To the paint. Here's Oubre. And finished off by Oubre.
Yeah, Oubre breaking out the hammer.
The Hawks trail by 4. And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking. I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office. Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation. Pretty much no one's going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
Johnson outside. Back to Young. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on George.
Young determined on that play there. The foul not keeping him from getting up the shot.
He's shooting free throws, number 4 in 5 here. That free throw good from Young. And so Young nails them both. And what about the evolution of Tyrese Maxey? Greg, according to him, he's just getting started.
Well, Kevin, I'd have to agree. I mean, he's got some big shoes to fill with James Harden leaving, but each year this guy has just gotten better. And not only has he matched Harden's production in Philadelphia, I think he's exceeded it.
Johnson sends the screen for Young. Takes it inside. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Young's got 22 points.
How about Trae Young? Even when he's bodied up there, finds a way to collect more points.
Pass to Embiid. And they double up Embiid. Here's Grimes. The 3 from George. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
So for the Hawks, George Niang, he's checked in for Rizachet. Mann comes in for Daniels. And Karis LeVert subbed in for Trae Young. Yabusele, he's checked in for Philadelphia. There's a minute 34 left to play in the third. And Okongwu slams it in.
And how about the recognition there from LeVert? The coaching staff will appreciate that kind of ball movement.
Pass to Grimes. Oubre kicks to Yabusele. From the arc. Rebound Atlanta.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
LeVert finds Johnson. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. And so it's Atlanta with it. A 2-point game. And here's LeVert. 5 on the clock. Screen by Niang. And it's LeVert missing. Philadelphia's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. Pass to Yabusele. Here's McCain. He has yet to score. Maxey against LeVert. Maxey, no good. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Hawks. Trailing by 2. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Well, they didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team. Just fighting tonight.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. 76ers lead. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we note, is peripheral vision.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. On the court for Philadelphia to start the 4th, we've got Yabusele. He's out there with Embiid. Edwards is out there with Butler. And it's McCain in at the 2 guard.
And it's official. They have come all the way back. At one point, this thing seemed to be out of reach.
This is a testament to this team's fortitude, never giving up. Folks, we've got a new ball game.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
And throughout the game, the mid-range area has been their bread and butter, continuing to pull up from there with a tremendous amount of confidence.
And so Butler nails both of them. Here's LeVert. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Pass to Yabusele. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Now Embiid. Here's McCain. Just 5 on the clock. Buries the long-range jumper. McCain's got his first 3 points of the game.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half. That's a testament to the effort there on the boards. Never willing to give up on the possession, finding ways to sniff out the ball.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He's not taking any chances. It wants to huddle him up right away. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, during that break, Coach Nick Nurse talked to his team. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. And when that 3 goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Thank you, David. It's Young on the wing. He's covered by Maxey. Out to the wing. And Daniels up top. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Baseline J on the way. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And in the big moment, Embiid is your guy. He's always ready to go on the attack.
Here's Young. Good again. He's on tonight. 9 for 13 shooting.
Trae Young stepping up and delivering in a big-time moment.
Outside, Maxey. And Embiid, the bucket on the assist by Maxey. And that's 13 points for Joel Embiid. The Hawks trail by 4. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Count that one.
Turning up the heat now. Young hustles to beat the inside defense.
For Philadelphia, they've gone an outstanding 4 or 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. To the middle. And they double up Embiid from downtown. And that one's good. Maxey. And the 76ers lead by 5.
So poised in these situations. Love seeing Maxey rise to the occasion and knock that one down.
Young's shot is good.
A crucial breakdown defensively, and he was quick to make him pay.
You might see this in the early part of the game, but at this stage in the game, that's just really something unacceptable. He's a great mid-range scorer. He has to make those shots, guys. If not, a lot of pressure is shifted to the perimeter shooters to hit everything.
It's in! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Pass to Embiid. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And there is no back down in Joel Embiid. He is ready to rise to the occasion in the big moments. That and one free throw upset to a 2-possession game. Costly foul on the shot that time.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Here's Young. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. Yes! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And this young guy relishes the pressure, stepping up there, confident in the clutch.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Outside, Maxey. 6 to shoot. There's a good screen. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Embiid, no good. And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. What do you think we're going to see here?
And with a couple seconds still on the clock, I try to get the ball in as close to the basket as possible. That way, if you miss a quick one, you may have time for a putback to tie it at the buzzer. Can't afford these defensive breakdowns, especially down the stretch.
Yeah, breakdowns like this are only going to hurt you moving forward and late in the game. Establish some trust and make the defense come together.
Here's Maxey. It's good! Buries the game-winning shot!
All zeros on the clock.
Much appreciated, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our
question, BA. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
Here are the 5 for the Cavaliers. Mitchell on the wing with Strus. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. And it's Garland in at the 1. Shot clock at 6. Allen, the pass to Mitchell. Offline with a 3.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
White with it. The floater. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Garland scanning the floor. Mobley, left side. Pass to Strus. Ball against Mitchell. Allen with a screen on ball. From deep, Mitchell. Good on the jump shot.
Well, it's all about decision making in the pick and roll, and Donovan Mitchell making all the right choices.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I caught up with head coach Billy Donovan, and guys, coach stated the number of different ways that Donovan Mitchell can be productive. The emphasis for this defense is going to be limiting his touches throughout the game and trying to trap him when they can. It's a tall task for the defense. BA?
All right, appreciate it, Allie. And Doris, who can forget the 2016 Cavs? the team that brought Cleveland their first NBA title.
And not just basketball. The city hadn't won a championship, BA, in any sport for over 50 years. And for LeBron, a homegrown talent, to do that with Kyrie, that is a team that will always have a special place in Northeast Ohio lore.
And Ball gets it to go. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Mobley outside. Mitchell against White. Outside Garland. Allen with a screen on Ball. Here's Garland. Connects. The jumper drops.
Well, you can see how effective Darius Garland can be shooting it. It's all about him finding his rhythm.
Outside Giddey. Pass to Vucevic. Over Allen. That's short off the rim.
Boy, he's definitely covered well there. And we know he can knock down the fadeaway shot. Just didn't fall there.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Back to Garland. A minute 15 left in the first. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Mobley. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland.
Man, that is a big-time tough finish. Evan Mobley doesn't back down.
A different look for Cleveland. Hunter comes in for Mobley, and Okoro is subbed in for Strus. 58 seconds left in the opening quarter. Jones, the pass to White. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. A different look for Cleveland. Evan Mobley, he's checked in for Jared Allen, and Jerome subbed in for Donovan Mitchell. Grant, how about Kobe White? Going from a bench player to one of the league leaders in minutes.
Yeah, Kobe played more than 35 minutes per game last season. Top 10 in the league. We saw White hit another level, so he has an exciting future in front of him.
The unspoken communication on the alley-oop, and Evan Mobley making his teammate look good.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Jones up top, guarded by Garland. Here's DeSumo. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
And here's Hunter for... Oh, at the buzzer! Wow!
I didn't think he was going to get it all.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Cleveland on top, up 4. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And what stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
And Giddey has got the ball here for Chicago. 4-point game. All right, on the floor for Cleveland, getting going in the second. They've got Ty Jerome, Mobley out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then there's Isaac Okoro, and it's Green in at the 2.
Well, teamwork is what Josh Giddey is all about, and he creates an opportunity off the screen from his teammate. That's just beautifully done.
Here's Green. Off target from the wing. Giddey passes to Williams. Outside Jones. Fires the 3. Knocks down the long J. Jones has got his first 3 points of the game. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Mobley down low. He's against Smith. Jerome on the wing. Defended by Jones. Jerome passes to Mobley. The 3 is up. Buries it from 3. Mobley's got 7 points.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Rebounded by Green. The Cavaliers leading. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Hunter passes to Mobley. Mobley, a screen on Jones. Fires the three. And Cleveland another three. And Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on a team, but not every vet wants to accept the mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
The Cavaliers have great size up front. They have Evan Mobley and Jared Allen, who said, "We have each other's backs." That's the advantage of having two 7-footers. If you blow by the first one, there's a second one waiting for you. Brian, they'll make it tough.
No doubt. Waves and waves of length inside. Thanks, Allie. Garland, the pass to Mobley. Mitchell with the ball. He's guarded by White. And Mobley throws it down.
Evan Mobley understanding he's got a rhythm, and he just keeps attacking. The answer is not yet there for this defense.
And we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But Grant, what do you think he's focused on at this point of his career?
Well, B.A., it's all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as an elite player. He really wants to compete for titles, too.
Outside Hunter. The three. And it's cleared by Vucevic. The Bulls trail by 3. Three-pointer, Buzelis. The rebound by Garland.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is, too.
Mitchell with the ball, and it's Giddey picking him up. Ball against Garland. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Giddey. Vucevic, a screen on Mitchell. To the middle. And it's Vucevic, that time on the assist from Giddey. And now just a 1-point Cavalier lead. Garland finds Mitchell. Now here's Mobley. Pass to Mitchell. Here's Hunter. Here's the three. Ball with the rebound. Now Giddey. Hunter covering. Inside. Here's Buzelis. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Evan Mobley getting it done for Cleveland. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be right back after this word. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Evan Mobley really making a difference here.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
They've got Josh Giddey, Kobe White out there with Lonzo Ball. Then there's Nikola Vucevic, and it's Buzelis in at the 4. That's the group for Billy Donovan, getting going here in the second half. Pass to Buzelis. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. Buzelis has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Ball against Garland. Strus the pass to Mobley. Here's Allen. And he lobs it up, and it's Allen who slams it home.
Well, that's just tremendous length, exceptional hands, Jared Allen, nice and easy.
Giddey passes to White. Now Vucevic. Three-pointer, Buzelis. And again, it's Chicago with a 3. A hard-fought matchup. 7 lead changes thus far.
And these teams have been sparring from the get-go, neither able to land the knockout blow.
Mitchell finds Mobley. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
In the painted area, Mobley just so effective. Hard to cover a guy who's got that kind of size so close to the cup.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He wants to review the game plan. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Pick by Vucevic. Three-pointer, Buzelis. He drops it from range. Buzelis has got 9 points now in the second half.
And with a smooth shot like that, I expect Buzelis to hit a ton of three-pointers during his career.
Pass to Mitchell. Let's go with a three. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And you look at Matas Buzelis. Size, touch, feel for the game too, Grant.
Oh, B.A., he's a connector. We all love seeing those offenses where the ball doesn't stick. He's a guy who'll keep things moving.
When you look at Josh Giddey's overall skill set and combine that with the 6'8" size and the point guard mindset that he has, he is special. The playmaking, the willingness to score it in tough spots. This guy has got a bright future.
And the Bulls making a change here. Williams is checked in. Hunter, good.
Wow, showing the ability to create for himself and others. Darius Garland, good court awareness.
Outside Giddey. Vucevic against Allen. And he knocks down the 10-footer. Vucevic has got 6.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
The three from Mitchell. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got 4 assists in the game.
Boy, how quick from the touch to the release for Donovan Mitchell. Look out, defense.
Count it. Giddey's gotten his second bucket of the game. Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
Pass to Mitchell. 44 seconds left in the third quarter. Ooh, Mitchell just muscling his way in.
There's a level of tenacity by Donovan Mitchell on the interior there. Wow, what a finish.
Ball with it. Vucevic, a screen on Hunter. Here's Ball. Again, the Bulls score.
Since the break, it feels like an entirely new game.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Now here's Hunter. 6 points for him. Clock at 6. To the inside. Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Cleveland on top, leading. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. On the court right now for Cleveland. Ty Jerome is out there with Darius Garland. Then it's DeAndre Hunter. Then it's Max Strus. And it's Thompson in at the 5. Sinks it from distance.
But so aggressive at the arc. Darius Garland never shy about letting it fly.
The Bulls trail by 4. Pass to Giddey. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
They have a never-give-up attitude.
No doubt keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
Now Thompson. And here's Hunter. And there's the drive. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It goes on Patrick Williams. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Cleveland?
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
Strus, he's checked in for Hunter. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan was saying to the team. First and foremost, he wants to see more points on the break. He asked his team, where's the urgency? We know what we can do in transition. Now let's go out and do it. We'll see if they can pick up the tempo, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Here's Buzelis. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And at 6'10", Buzelis is becoming a very difficult cover for defenses, especially when he's aggressive and trying to score.
That one's no good.
And they need to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
Now here's Strus. Tight defense on him. Pass to Mitchell. Here's Allen, covered by Vucevic. Here's Garland. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Buzelis. Good D by Mobley. Cleveland has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Here's Strus. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. First one falls for him. He makes 1 of 2 that time. The Bulls trail by 3. Here's Ball. Here's White. And he comes up with a bucket.
A mistake by the defense. You can't let Ball's teammates get open because he will find them.
Mitchell, the pass to Allen. The 3. Cleveland again missing. Chicago's got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Right wing. Pass to Giddey. Over Strus. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. Giddey's got 4 points this quarter.
Wow, Josh Giddey might be young, folks, but a fearless big-time bucket right there.
Fires at the elbow. Good as the jump shot falls. And the Cavaliers lead by 1.
Wow, Donovan Mitchell simply fearless when his team is in need.
Here's Vucevic. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time.
Wow, Vucevic with the big-time delivery. The Montenegrin says, that's my shot.
Allen with a screen on White. Pass to Garland. All alone. And it's in.
Big-time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Here's Ball. And here is Vucevic. Allen defending. From the right block.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that. But that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
And here's White. Pass the ball. All sorts of time. Count it!
Easy to understand why they leave Ball out here in these moments. He knows how to deliver.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. All right, guys, how do you see him managing the next possession?
And it would be smart to go for a 2-for-1 right now.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. All right, what are the considerations at this late juncture?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
What you want is to create a clean, high percentage look if that's at all possible.
19 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter of this one. Pass to Vucevic. Shoots over Allen. Vucevic's shot is off. Outside Garland. The 3 from Mitchell. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot attempt falls offline. So a close game sees Chicago taking this one. That was an incredible
Teams in the entire NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, there is firepower everywhere with these two teams. So defensively, you can't take away everything, but you have to try to take away something.
Limit some things, right, Coach? You can't stop everything on the play.
Not at all. You've got to pick your poison and decide what you can live with.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his side. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Nesmith in at the small forward position.
Perfect approach for what the D was showing on that possession.
Now let's find out what head coach Quinn Snyder had to say to David Aldridge. David.
Now, in talking about Tyrese Halliburton, I wanted to know about the strategy for him out there. Coach said Halliburton is so quick and such a deft ball handler, I think it just comes down to keeping up with him, matching his pace, not letting him get one step ahead. So, that's the game plan. Back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And this past offseason stand was pivotal for the Atlanta Hawks.
Yeah, they've been at a crossroads, Kevin, every offseason since their Eastern Conference Finals run in 2021. But after missing out on the playoffs last season, changes seemed inevitable.
Now Daniels following the three-point attempt by Pascal Siakam. Daniels passes to Johnson. Okongwu with it. Good on the three-point shot.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Back to Halliburton. Five to shoot. And it's good off the back rim and in.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Halliburton against Young. Off target at the rim.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Siakam, that's good.
It's important that Siakam plays with confidence from there. I mean, when he does, the results are often like that one.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. LeVert's checked in for Atlanta. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for the Pacers. We've got 1:28 left in the first quarter of the game. Young passes to Johnson. Okongwu with a screen on Siakam. Johnson gets the bucket.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now, here's Siakam. Okongwu grabs the board. Atlanta leading by 3. Young outside. There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter. Hits it from three-point range.
And one thing about Trae Young, this guy has zero fear. Always looking to pull from deep.
Siakam kicks to Turner. Up top, Mathurin. LeVert defending. Mathurin passes to Siakam. Just 4 to shoot. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Siakam's got 6 points.
And wiry strong. Siakam just snakes inside and makes a nice play off the contact.
Here's Young. The shot, no good. And that does it for the first quarter. It's Atlanta up 4. We'll be back shortly. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
On the court for the Pacers as our second quarter gets underway. We've got Obi Toppin. Tyrese Halliburton is out there with T.J. McConnell. Then it's Walker, and it's Mathurin in at the 3 spot. And the foul on Jarris Walker. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Mann. Shot clock at 5. Aston Niang. His three-pointer's off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Halliburton for 3. And Indiana, another 3.
High IQ play by Halliburton, breaking down the defense with a pick and creating for himself.
Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
And it's Halliburton penetrating, stolen by LeVert. Lob pass to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
And the long arms of Capella, using them to perfection as a target for his teammates on that alley-oop.
Halliburton feeling it out a bit. Lets the 3 fly, connects from 3-point range. Halliburton's got 6 in the quarter.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Atlanta making some changes. Okongwu comes in for Clint Capella, and Trae Young subbed in for Reza Shea. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Aaron Nesmith has checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Pass to Halliburton. Over Young. Halliburton, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
1:37 left in the second quarter. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Hawks, Jalen Johnson's checked in for George Niang. Reza Shea is coming in for Mann. And Daniels subbed in for LeVert. And the Pacers also making a change. Mathurin's checked in. Here's Daniels. And he banks in the layup. Daniels has got his first bucket in this one.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Pass to Nesmith. And it's Mathurin, top of the key. 1:06 left to play in the first half. Now Turner. Nesmith, the pass to Mathurin. Siakam inside the 3-point line. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Siakam's got 8 points.
And this is how under control Siakam is. Makes sure to get off a good look on that possession.
Here's Young in Atlanta again with the bucket.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And finished off by Siakam.
And those are 2 loud points. Siakam flushes it without much effort.
On the wing, Daniels. Okongwu with a screen on Mathurin. Out to the right wing. Okongwu with the screen for Reza Shea. That one goes. Count it. And the Hawks lead by 3.
Possessing good size and impressive versatility. The rookie, Reza Shea, looking comfortable operating inside.
The fadeaway. Again, Indiana.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Hawks lead by 1. Time now for the halftime break. with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Pascal Siakam in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
The front court is Rizachet and Johnson. Trae Young is out there with Daniels. And it's Okongwu in at the 5. Roman the paint. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Halliburton against Young. That one is good again. He's 6 straight from the floor with the basket. Greg, every year, injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
Daniels passes to Young. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Here's O'Connor. And it's a great finish!
Oh, my.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Turner with the screen for Halliburton. And the 3 off target.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Back to Daniels. Pass to Young. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You know, tight little up fake there. Young using it to create contact, and we know he's a terrific free throw shooter.
No good on that one. And the second free throw, good. And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Pacers trail by 3. Nembhard finds Nesmith. And here's Halliburton. Takes it out to Siakam. Shoots over Johnson. Siakam, good. Siakam's got 14 points.
Oh, the numbers speak for themselves. Siakam showing great versatility on the offensive end.
Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Johnson, the pass to Daniels. That one falls, coming off the Johnson feet. 5 points in the game.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Fires for 3, and the 3 ball is good.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Rizachet wide open. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Rizachet is a playmaker, taking it upon himself to answer from deep.
Pass to Nembhard. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Siakam against Johnson. That one's in there. The Hawks lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Siakam.
Oh, great move by Siakam. That is why they call him Spicy Pete.
Now, here is Young. He's got 14. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback slam.
Oh, and that one's got them all hyped up. Wow.
Yes, some guys shrink in big moments, and some rise to the occasion.
And Indiana making a change here. Obi Toppin's checked in for Miles Turner. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Neesmith. Shepard's checked in for Andrew Nembhard. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton.
And some kind of switch must have been flipped at halftime because both teams are getting after it.
Yeah, and you can feel the pace picking up in this second half. Both teams have dialed up the intensity.
LeVert with it. Drops in the layup for two.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And we've reached the end of the third. The Hawks on top, up 4. 2K Sport. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, put the pass right on the money.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court for Indiana. Walker out there with Benedict Mathurin. Then there's Toppin. It's T.J. McConnell, and it's Halliburton in at the 2-guard spot.
I see him.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, that athleticism of Mathurin is what makes him such a tough one to guard.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Then for the Pacers, Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Back to Young. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
Nice job capitalizing down there. Young good at probing inside and finding some space.
Aaron Neesmith has checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, I heard Rick Carlisle during that last break talking with the team. Now, he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the 3 is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Johnson with the bounce pass. Young outside. Okongwu a screen. Just 5 to shoot. With the floater, rejected by Halliburton. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Pacers trail by 7. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. And he gets it to go.
And Halliburton not afraid to work for it on offense, taking the contact and still getting the finish.
Young dishes to Okongwu. Here is Daniels. Nembhard covering. The kick out to Young. The three-pointer no good. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. 1:57 left in the fourth. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And guys, there's just an air about Halliburton. He has such belief in his abilities, and eventually others start to believe.
Young's shot is good.
This is why people are just so high on Young, because he comes through with big shots in the game.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Down low. A jump hook. The shot by Turner no good.
Well, he's got the green light in that situation. They want him taking that shot, even if he didn't get it to go.
And that one's good. Daniels.
Well, all of us coaches, we love when you can create looks in close.
Young against Halliburton. Pass to Siakam. Here's Neesmith. No good from outside.
And I thought that was going to drop. Looked good from here.
On the wing, Johnson. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Rizachet. And he's good on the 3-ball. And now it's a 10-point Atlanta lead.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Halliburton with the basket on the assist by Turner. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
Johnson for 3. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
23 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. The clock now can just run out for the Hawks. Young outside. And so the Hawks take the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.
And it's going to be the Sixers off the tip. Here are the 5 for Philadelphia. We've got Paul George. Joel Embiid is out there with Kelly Oubre. Then it's Maxey, and it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. And what a breakout fourth year for Tyrese Maxey. Named to his first All-Star game in 2024, Richard.
When the Sixers traded away James Harden, it really opened up things for Maxey. Gave him the ball more responsibility, and you know what? He showed up.
And it's the Sixers with the ball. Chicago making their last shot. And Embiid gets the double team. For 3, Maxey. Yes, and it's Embiid picking up the assist.
The pure shooting stroke of Maxey, gifted at draining it from outside the arc.
Pass to White. And there's a pick. This one for 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Oubre. George for 3. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Outside Giddey. Pass to Vucevic. Outside Giddey. Puts up a three. Joel Embiid with the board. The 76ers have gone 1 for 3 so far. Grimes, the pass to Oubre. Giddey against George. Here's Embiid. Solid shot from a distance of about 14 feet.
In the mid-range, Embiid is pretty confident. He goes right up and drains that jump shot with ease.
Ball outside. Pass to Vucevic. Back to Giddey. Ball outside. Shot clock at 5. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Richard, when it comes to the Bulls, they have one of the most committed fan bases in the league.
Yeah, the Chicago fans are for real. The Bulls are routinely at the top of the list for total attendance. Even on the road, there are usually Bulls fans sprinkled in every crowd.
Here's Vucevic. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go.
And usually that's a bucket for him. But look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Pass to Maxey. 1:07 left in the first. Here's Embiid into the lane and count the basket. He was fouled and he's going to the line for one more. So both teams making some changes here, and he'll be shooting his first free throw.
A scoring machine. There's just no shot Embiid's afraid to take.
Bulls trail by 5. Smith with a screen on Maxey. Jones in the post. Maxey covering. Smith no good. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. To the paint. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Now here's Dosunmu. Pass to Williams. And here's White. Picked by Smith. Will it go? And the basket is good. White's got 5.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Down low. Here's Embiid. And he banks in the layup. He's got 9.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And that does it for the first quarter. Philadelphia. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And looking at what we've seen from the Sixers, what do you guys think?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They've brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
They've got Ayo Dosunmu, Patrick Williams out there with Jalen Smith. Then it's Josh Giddey, and it's Jones in at the point guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Now here's Butler. Out left to the wing. Now Embiid. Pass to McCain. From behind the arc. Drops in the 3. McCain's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Outside Jones. Here's Giddey. Smith with a screen on Edwards. Inside. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Outside Edwards. Pass to McCain. Here's Embiid, covered by Smith. Here's McCain. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Ayo Dosunmu picks one up.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Philadelphia shooting their second and third shots at the line here. Well, Grant, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously, and size certainly helps, and then the savvy and balance to create that space.
Here's Vucevic. The rebound by Yabusele.
And he felt like he needed a little bit more space with the fade to get off his shot, but that might have been what threw him off and made him miss.
Pass to McCain. Embiid a screen on ball. McCain. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. RJ, when you talk about Vucevic, is he the best NBA player ever to come from Switzerland?
There is an argument to be made. He has the most points by any Swiss-born player by far and the only All-Star game appearances.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
When you have an MVP talent in his prime, the focus has to be on winning the title. The Sixers' Joel Embiid said, quote, "The only thing I care about is winning. That takes a lot, and everybody has to contribute. I'm always going to believe in myself. I love the guys that we have. We are going to go and fight every single night."
Great perspective there. Thanks, Allie.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. For Chicago, Buzelis is checked in for Williams. Dosunmu comes in for Giddey. And it's White in for Jones. 76ers on D. 7-point differential. Here's Ball. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
You know, I think this guy just loves the game of basketball. The preparation, the interaction with his teammates. He has fun out there on the floor.
Ball against Maxey. Six to shoot. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Pass the ball. 34 seconds left in the first half of this one. And that one's good. And now just a 3-point 76ers lead.
Lots of quick moves inside by Ball to get into great position for the score.
Outside Oubre. George outside. Over Buzelis. And it falls all over the rim and in. 15 seconds left in the second. Pass to White. Here's Buzelis. Now here's Vucevic. 1 second left. That one doesn't drop. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Philadelphia on top, up 5. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. What else can you say? Joel Embiid, an impressive effort here today.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Taking a look at the 76ers. Paul George out there with Kelly Oubre. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Grimes in at the 2. Pass to Embiid. The fader. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Embiid's got 11 points.
Come on, guys. Check out the tenacity. There's no back down in this fella whatsoever.
Back to Giddey. To the inside. And there's White. That's good on the assist from Giddey. 7 points in the game.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
For three, George drains the triple.
Gets the ball and takes the shot. It's that easy for Paul George.
Outside Giddey. To the paint. Pass to Vucevic. Goes back up. And Grimes pulls it down.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Down low. Embiid puts it in.
Yeah, Embiid is getting everything he wants on the offensive side. He's playing some aggressive basketball right now.
Vucevic, a screen on George. Here's Giddey. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Giddey's gotten 4 this quarter. Philadelphia leading by 6. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. And Oubre gets it to go.
Smart pass from the quick-thinking Maxey. Outstanding at finding uncovered teammates.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Chicago making a switch here. Williams is checked in. It's Giddey on the wing. Shoots over Maxey. And the shot is good. Drop it in off the front of the rim. Giddey's got 10 points.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Pass to Oubre. And here is Maxey. Embiid with it. Covered by Vucevic. Fade away. And he dunks it down.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Hits the trifecta.
On offense, Ball is a catalyst. He knows how to move things around and get people quality shots.
Pass to Grimes. Oubre on the wing. Here's Yabusele. Now here's Embiid. And stolen by Williams. White against Oubre. Spins. Ball outside. From the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go. And now just a 3-point Philadelphia lead.
Known as a pass-first player, you like to see Lonzo call his own number out of that 2-man game and be aggressive.
Pass to Embiid. We've got 22 seconds left in the third. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Count that bucket. Embiid's got 6 here in the quarter.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
Here's Vucevic. The shot's good on the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
Yeah, the second half in stark contrast with the first. Coach must have gotten on them a little bit at halftime.
3 quarters of play and a close one here. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. We got Zach Collins, Ayo Dosunmu out there with Smith. Then it's Josh Giddey, and it's Jones in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. An MVP in this league, Richard, Joel Embiid. Is there any way to slow this guy down?
The answer, no, B.A. There is no way to slow him down. He's got the unique ability of size, skill, athleticism. You name it, he's got it.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Oh, a vicious move by Embiid.
Credit to the defense for getting all over Embiid, but he just muscles his way to a good look inside.
It's Giddey on the wing. High arcing shot, and he lays it up and in.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. And a new group getting ready for Chicago. Vucevic, he's checked in for Collins. Buzelis comes in for Smith. White, he's checked in for DeSumo. And it's Ball in for Jones. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
Appreciate the report, Allie. The offensive rebound. Here's Buzelis. The shot is good, and this game is back to even.
And as we're starting to see more of Buzelis, his coaches want more of that. Just impacting the glass.
Maxey passes to Embiid. To the middle. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Man, where's the effort on the defensive end? You gotta play harder than that.
Yeah, these teams have kind of decided to fight this battle on scoring alone. There's not that much intensity on defense.
Here's White. Pass to Vucevic. Yes, they get the go-ahead bucket. And the Bulls lead by 1.
Look to a machine like Vooch when you need him most. He's a reliable offensive option who comes through for his club.
Here's Grimes. Embiid with it from deep. Oh, book it. Embiid, a triple.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
Ball passes to Vucevic. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Embiid with the nice defensive effort. To the paint. The kick out to Maxey. Tries again. Oh, a grown man move from Embiid.
The guy you want to have the ball. Embiid, this man is a superstar.
Pass to Vucevic. Over Embiid. And it's Vucevic again missing. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's the pick. To the right side. Embiid inside. Working on Vucevic. He gets it in there.
Timeout.
Never one to turn down the big moment. Joel Embiid knocks it down.
Giddey passes to Ball. To stop the run. And it's good. What a beautiful shot. Brings them within 3.
Getting it done when their backs are against the wall. What a gritty play there from Ball.
Maxey passes to Embiid. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Ball left side. Yes! Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings them within 1. And they committed intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
And an intentional foul right there. Good on the first, and that'll put them up 2. And so both free throws good, and it's a 3-point game.
The last make was huge. Now, realistically, the worst case scenario for them is OT.
We've got 13 seconds left in the 4th quarter. There's Ball with a 3. Can't get the 3 to fall.
Ooh, he really came close to leveling the score there.
You love the intensity out there right now. Close game. Both teams leaving it all out there.
He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
He snuffs out any comeback hopes with an impressive performance at the line.
From deep, Giddey. Oh, he drained it from downtown.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. And now they foul and stop the clock.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. It's good! It counts at the buzzer!
That's how you beat the clock. Incredible! Just when you think the game is over, it's not.
Regulation is it. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this game. Ball with it. Buzelis out there with Nikola Vucevic. Then it's Kobe White. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Ball in at the point. And it's Vucevic again missing. Philadelphia has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. Pass to Embiid. And there it is for him. Embiid's got 27.
The footwork, the patience, watching Embiid go to work inside is just a treat.
And here's Vucevic. Embiid covers. So the first one drops, and that narrows the gap to 1.
Vooch doesn't get to the line as much as you would expect, but he does shoot a good number from there. See, it's easy to see why his teammates trust him. He's a leader on this team and loves coming up huge in the clutch.
Here's Embiid. And here's another one for the Sixers.
When we talk about guys 7 feet plus, is Embiid the top shooter? I can't think of anyone that's a little bit better.
Pass to Vucevic. Fades and shoots. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball.
And you can see why they put him in these spots. He's able to use his size to get the shot he wants.
That's just smart basketball. Late in the game, they see a favorable matchup, and they take advantage.
And you have to try to make something happen. I mean, they have to be aggressive at this point, even if it's risking a foul.
He sinks the clutch free throw. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 2-point ball game.
And just incredible confidence at the free throw line. That is how you win close games.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Pass to Vucevic.
The timing on the rejection, Embiid's feel for when to go after blocks is ridiculous.
They can't afford to waste this shot.
Moments like this are what it's all about.
Maxey finds Embiid. Second shot opportunity. Money.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
There's Ball with a 3. Rebound by Philadelphia. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And he commits the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that puts him up 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
I'm not going to lie, that's big, making all of those, giving them a little bit more breathing room.
Pass to Buzelis. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. And so they choose to intentionally foul. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point ball game.
They've been a different squad here in overtime. I'm just not seeing the same energy level.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
And I'll tell you what, this game is in the books. Not quite sure why they're delaying the inevitable by fouling.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And he's able to hit the second one, and that'll put him up by 9.
He did enough to put this one away. Just a hard-fought battle.
And so it's Philadelphia with the W. Things looked a little uneven. Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Who are tuning in for offensive fireworks, Doris might be a little disappointed in this one.
Right, Kev, but if you love gritty defensive play, this is the place to be. Listen, we may not get spectacular buckets, but I guarantee you every point is going to be well earned.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. Mitchell and Strus are your wingmen. And it's Garland in at the point guard. Now, here's Mitchell. Fires the three. Drills the three-pointer.
Donovan Mitchell will answer with his own three. This guy has got a ton of pride and competitiveness.
Now, here's Tatum. The three. That shot, no good. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Cleveland. And Doris, the Cavs had a very successful 23-24 season. 47 wins and the number 4 seed in the East.
And Kevin winning a playoff series, their first one without LeBron James since 1993. Most of the players on the floor weren't even alive back then. Incredible to think of it in that context.
Now here's White. Pass to Holiday. Right side Tatum puts up a deep three. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
The rise and fire by Jason Tatum, ready to catch it and score it immediately.
Garland kicks to Mobley. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Allen finds Strus. And here is Mobley. 6 on the shot clock. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. Drops one in from the wing. Mitchell's got 5 points so far.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches. What a masterful job on the defensive end. Did everything possible to alter that shot.
Pass to Mobley. Mitchell sets the screen for Mobley. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. To the inside. Here's Porzingis, and the layup falls.
Well, defense is there, guys. Porzingis just very difficult to stop, even in traffic.
And we talk about Derek White. Doris, how impressive has his rise been?
Kevin, it's been both impressive and sometimes feels improbable. He was not highly recruited. There were no expectations on him when he arrived in the NBA. This guy has turned himself into one of the premier defenders from the guard spot. An excellent shot blocker and so rock steady as a ball handler on the offensive end.
Now, here's Mitchell. After the miss from Derek White. Mitchell kicks to Allen. Mobley sets the pick for Garland. For 3, a three-pointer is right on target. And it's all knotted up.
Well, nice rise and fire from range by Darius Garland. The three-point shot so highly valued.
Allen against Porzingis. From about 19 feet. And it's Brown that time on the assist by Porzingis.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Back to Garland. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Well, this is what you get when you get Darius Garland off the basketball. Very capable in the catch and shoot.
Mobley against Tatum. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Mobley. Boston shooting their first free throws of the game. Both teams deciding to change it up. Both shots good from the stripe. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's the Celtics. They lead. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, DeAndre Hunter out there with Isaac Okoro. Then there's Mobley. And it's Green, and it's Jerome in at the point. Good on the bucket.
Man, that is a big-time tough finish. Evan Mobley doesn't back down.
Here's Pritchard. Pass to Tatum. From the wing. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Tatum's got 10 points in the game. Doris, some great shooters on this Boston team, but at times, don't you think they settle from the perimeter?
Well, Kevin, obviously this is a coaching staff that puts a heavy emphasis on three-point shooting. They led the league in makes, they led the league in attempts. But obviously, your two best players, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, with their size and athleticism and driving ability, you want to try to find the right balance. They do a great job of that.
Tatum no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Green with the ball. Now guarded by Tatum. And Green gets it to go. Green's got his first basket.
Well, so great when your offense produces a shot that close to the rim. The rest of the work becomes easier.
Tatum against Green. Tatum passes to Horford. And stolen by Mobley. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Hunter's got the lead up to 5 now for the Cavs. Here's Boston. Outside Tatum. Tatum pulling out one of his many moves.
Now, this is one of the best scorers in the game today. Jason Tatum, we're getting used to performances like this.
A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Evan Mobley. Max Strus comes in for Okoro. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Javonte Green. And it's Garland in for Ty Jerome. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Well, there's plenty of scorers on the Celtics, but Jason Tatum says, I'm going to get my shots. It's just about trusting the process. From experience, I understand that I'm good enough that I can relax and defer a little bit. Then in the fourth, I can score 20 in the quarter. Kevin, it sounds like he's figured it all out.
Thank you so much. You know, he can take over at any time, and it's fun to watch. DA, we thank you for that. It's safe to say Jason Tatum is a bona fide superstar.
He certainly is, Kevin, and really been a big-time star from the time he was 23 years old. Lots of pressure on this young player, but Jason's not only embraced it, he's thrived under it.
Mitchell kicks to Garland. 5 to shoot, and play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Al Horford is checked in for Boston. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Okiki's checked in. Boston again missing. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Garland left side. There's 45 seconds left now here in the second. For 3, Hunter. It's hauled in by Porzingis.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
White the pass to Porzingis, and the layup's good off the glass.
Kristaps Porzingis is a tough cover. This guy knows he can make threes. Now you get inside the lane and look out.
Garland kicks to Mitchell. Who's in the corner? There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Hunter's got 8 points. Strus against Brown. With 4 seconds on the clock, he takes it up and lays it in.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Cavaliers lead by 3. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but Boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
The post pair. Tatum and Porzingis. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Brown in at the small forward position. That's the Boston Five. Tatum on the wing. Covered by Mobley. Tatum passes to Brown. 5 on the clock. Wide, a screen on Strus. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's his first foul. Doris, I know the NBA is considering using technology to help officiate out of bounds and goaltending. Do you have a problem with that?
You know, Kev, at the end of the day, I think it is about getting the calls right. If there's a way to lift the load off these officials, even if it's around the margins, why not try it?
Mitchell. Rebound by Drew Holiday. And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. It's a 3-point game. Oh, what strength and power from Tatum.
Well, the increasing strength of Jason Tatum is making it harder to knock him off his path. That is nice.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Mitchell outside. Outside Garland. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Garland's got 9 points.
Donovan Mitchell showing off that great vision.
Doris, when the Cavaliers made the trade for Donovan Mitchell, Darius Garland then began to do a lot of his work off the ball.
He had to, Kevin, and he made no secret of the fact that this was an adjustment. When you are accustomed to being the primary initiator, moving off the ball takes time. But to his credit, he's adapted beautifully. Here is a guy who is not shy about sharing the basketball. If you are open, Darius Garland will find you.
Tatum looking around. Holiday against Garland. Shot clock at 5. The 3 from Tatum. The 3 is drilled by Tatum.
How about the answer from Jason Tatum? Say it with your chest, Jason.
Mitchell passes to Allen. Here's Garland. There's 1:34 left to play in the third. 2 points. That one goes. 11 points in the game.
You see the quickness of Garland on display right there. He's working amongst the trees, no problem.
Outside White. The 3 from Tatum. Cavaliers with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the Celtics can beat you in a number of ways. Point guard Drew Holiday said, we can play small and big. We have great bench players who come in and change the game at any time and could start on other teams. And we have a hunger. Kevin, they're going to be a problem for a long time.
Agreed. Yeah, they are stacked, DA, for sure. Back to Brown. Shoots over Garland. And here's Tatum for 3. Drops in the tray. Tatum's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Celtics. Cleveland leading by 3. Garland kicks to Mobley. Pass to Mitchell. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock.
There's a physicality and a frame that Donovan Mitchell possesses that allows him to get himself to the free throw line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And he deserves a lot of credit for what he was able to do at the line last year. 86% from the stripe.
That one misses. Here's Hauser. Still without a basket. Pass to Brown. Here's Pritchard. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. So on the floor for Cleveland, Thompson is out there with Hunter. Then it's Max Strus. Then it's Darius Garland. And it's Jerome in at the shooting guard position. Garland, that's for two. And Tatum pulls it down.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall. Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Strus kicks to Hunter. Here's Garland. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Tremendous balance from Darius Garland right there. That's the key to knocking down that initial shot and the opportunity for the N1.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Allen's checked in for Thompson. Evan Mobley comes in for DeAndre Hunter. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Ty Jerome. Through contact, Tatum.
Well, there's a mix of strength and agility that Jason Tatum is taking advantage of. Nice work in there.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Kenny Atkinson had some words for his team during the break. He told them this is what it's all about, proving we're the better team in the tough situation. But you got to want it. Coach told his guys they have what it takes to win here. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Brown dishes to Tatum. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. No good. He's made 9 of 15, shooting an even 60%. Mitchell in the corner. Porzingis with the block.
Kristaps Porzingis has proven over the course of his young career that he is willing to be a force as a shot blocker.
And that one's good. Tatum.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Back to Garland. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
Garland doesn't let the pressure get to him. That's why he has the trust of his teammates.
Tatum against Mobley. Lets it go from 11, and it's Boston with another.
Well, Jason Tatum in a big moment. He is unafraid.
Here's Mitchell into the lane. Jaylen Brown with the rebound.
They came close there to tying it up.
Oh, he had it in his sights. He wanted it. That bucket would have been huge.
Both teams putting their energies into the offensive end. Where's the D?
Good question. So far, these teams just seem content to shoot it out down the stretch.
That one's in there. The Boston lead is cut back down to just 2 points. The basket there coming from Mitchell. Mobley against Tatum. Inside, Tatum!
Well, off the dribble, Jason Tatum continues to perfect multiple options in his arsenal.
Takes it off the glass. Mitchell's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Wow, Donovan Mitchell simply fearless when his team is in need.
Outside Holiday. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cavaliers. Pass to Mitchell. 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Tatum. Money!
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Mitchell again. Oh, that was a strong dunk.
That is nice.
There are guys who live for these moments. Donovan Mitchell in the house.
Tatum down low. Covered by Mobley. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Jared Allen.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a two-point ball game.
Ice in the veins right there. They're one stop away from winning this thing.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And it's Mitchell missing, and an intentional foul right there.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And the second of two is good. That makes it a three-point lead. And so here's Cleveland.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
Greg, this is all about execution. Can you free an open man from the three-point line? That's what it comes down to.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Eight seconds left to play here in the fourth. Shot from the top of the key. It's good!
I tell you, he's making everything he looks at tonight. He should be their #1 option on every possession.
And so it's Boston scraping buck. All right, DA, thanks again. And that about wraps it up.